We're like an hour from down there, maybe less, about 45 minutes south of downtown Buffalo, New York, close to Niagara Falls. Canada is about 35 miles that way. And Lake Erie is just one long wind tunnel. It's about 350 miles to Toledo, Ohio over there. And our trade winds are west-southwest. They just rip up the lake. Sometimes we get some north winds here, but just a real dynamic combination of wind, conditions, directions. Fall and winter are crazy, 8, 10, 12 foot, clean waves coming through, no crowds. There's a slick behind a break wall. Just a lot to do with kiting. Winging's opening up a whole new world down here. And the paddleboard scene is pretty awesome too. Lots of downwinders, lots of flat water. Whitewater, 30 minutes up the road. We do some whitewater stand-up paddleboarding lessons, and just a huge variety of year-round things to do around here. So yesterday was pretty good. The wind was a little offshore. There's a big ridge line over here that kind of messes up our south winds, but Gwen here was able to, get everybody started and riled up with some, 30-foot inverted front rolls on a foil. So when you see someone doing that, you're like, oh, I should be able to do something out there. And it was a little offshore, it was a little gusty, but it was a ton of fun. I don't know, we probably had 15 or 20 kiters pop throughout the day. Gwen was on the 9-meter Contra, which is an amazing single struck kite. And then I was inspired and hopped on, and first time with a foil board for me that small and with straps. And I mean, I just loved the setup. Like, it was just consistent power when I wanted it, even though the wind was real bad, and I was just shocked at how much juice I had on the 9-meter at the time. And it handled the gust pretty okay too, just made for an exciting little jolt out there, really. The difference between the foiling and the twin tipping, I jumped on a surfboard for just a second, and it's like, nope, that's not there with how gusty the wind was, and came right back to the foil, and it just was able to make a really marginal wind day super fun and more user-friendly than I expected.
It's a sad day because this guy is leaving, so I want to know final words from the man himself. How was the tour?
It was long. We hit so many spots. And honestly, I think we got super lucky for wind. It's like, you picked me up in Raleigh, we went to Hatteras first, which is my home. We got super unlucky, so we got rid of all of our bad luck right there. We had no wind for like 3 days. There was no wind in the forecast. We're like, we're gonna go kind of early, give us a little more time, which was super cool. So we had stopped in New Jersey, had great wind in New York, Cape Cod, we were in Burlington yesterday. Now we're in Irving on Lake Erie in New York, and it's been super cool. Met a bunch of fun people, had a lot of awesome sessions, and I'm gonna miss my home.
Yeah,
but I'll be back at it in Hood River. I'll meet you again.
If people wanna follow along, where can they follow you?
So obviously you can follow me on the road, or
not like creepy following you around, but more like social media following.
So if you don't want to creepy follow me on the road, you can creepy follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I guess. Just look up Evan Netsch. I think I'm the only one with the last name Netsch, N-E-T-S-C-H. So pretty easy to find. But I'll be back on the RV pretty soon. Meet up with you in Hood River, which is always a fun spot. But yeah. Find me somewhere, and then I'm trying to do something fun usually, and then
YouTube as well. You have a cool
yeah. I've been thanks to you, Gwen, been helping me out a lot with YouTube, everything on YouTube. She's been doing a whole surfboard strapless instructional series. So whether you're just learning how to ride a surfboard in flat water and waves, doing airs, whatever it might be, every Tuesday at 9 a.m. we've been releasing a new video, so that's been super exciting. Put one out there this morning on how to do strapless airs. And then I think over the next few weeks, we're getting more and more tricky with some, shove-its and front rolls and back rolls and some wave riding stuff. So yeah, check that out. Hopefully I can share some knowledge that I've managed to figure out over the years with everybody out there through that, for sure.
Sweet. Well, thank you.
It's been a good time.
I'll see you soon.
Yep. See you back in the RV here in a few weeks.